Alrighty guys, welcome back. Today we are on and install our fifth, I think this is number 5 of our weekly Friday Q&A series. Today we have a new guest on. This is my little brother Ryan, and he's here to answer, here's the list. He's here to answer a couple of questions. He's not going to be answering all of them. Some of them only Dad and I will answer, some of them only he will answer, some of them will all answer. But yes, he is here today. You all have asked for, for a fresh face, since it's generally just me and Dad. You've asked for a fresh face, so brought you a fresh face that I don't think you've seen before.
Also,
are you excited to be here?
Sort of. Also, are we gonna ask them if we look alike? Because a lot
of people say we look alike.
We don't. We look nothing alike.
Yeah, we don't.
It's hard. It's hard to even say we're related.
No, it's easy to say we're related. It's just that nobody.
We don't act like each other, and we don't look like each other. So.
Okay. Anyway, alrighty. Let's get into the questions that you have left for us. Let's get started. Number 1, what's your favorite movie? All right, this will be for all of us. My favorite movie, I'd have to say, is probably James Cameron's Avatar. It is a really good science fiction movie, if you haven't seen it. And it is, real quick summary, it is basically about a group of scientists who have found this other planet and are trying to rid the planet of their most valuable resource, and in the process are trying to take out the natives in that country, or in that planet. And it's the natives fighting back against the humans who are trying to take it over. It is a really good movie, and I suggest watching it if you haven't already seen it.
You need to like the color blue.
Yeah, you need to like the color blue, too.
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean, to be honest, I liked the color blue, but I still didn't like the movie very much. So
It's not for everyone, but I do recommend watching it, in my personal opinion. And what about you? What's your favorite movie? And a short description of it. Very short description of it.
I don't know. If I had to pick, I'd probably say Ratatouille from Disney.
Okay.
Probably because it deals with food, and I like food. I mean, as you can see, I'm a little fat, so you know.
And nobody said that.
No.
Nobody said that.
You said we could goof around. So, and I like the movie. So, I mean, it actually brings some lightness to a creature that nobody likes, known as rats. So.
Okay.
It brings kind of like a little bit of a lightness and a creative side to the unliked characters known as rats. So yeah.
So you like talking rats? Okay.
No.
Okay. All right. Gotcha. All right, Dad.
I wouldn't say that, but whatever.
All right, Dad. Your turn.
And mine.
Favorite movie.
There are so many, but I think the one that comes to mind first is a movie called Facing the Giants. It is. It's a Christian movie by a couple of brothers from down in Georgia, the Kendricks, and Stephen and Alex. And it's about facing your giants. It's kind of it's paralleled off of David and Goliath, and it's about a football team, a high school football team from a small Christian school, who ends up beating the largest school in the state of Virginia for the football championship.
State of Georgia.
State of Georgia.
Yeah, it was Georgia.
We're in Virginia. The story is based down in Georgia.
Yeah, it was Georgia.
And I'm old, so I'm in the state of confusion.
Yeah,
so,
that's right too.
So
that's a good one.
You know that, but that being said, it's just something very relatable. And in a very tangible, you can see it in a very tangible way, and kind of understand what the Bible story is in regard to. So that's why I like it.
Gotcha.
All right. That's a solid answer.
All right. Number 2. What are your plans after high school? So I think I mentioned this in either one of the first Q&As or in a live stream or in another video or something. I am currently in the inactive reserves for the United States Air Force. Basically what that means is that I'm not active duty, so I'm not out fighting, obviously. I still have my hair, I'm not bald, or I'm not buzzed.
Not yet.
Not yet. Basically, if World War III broke out tomorrow and the United States needed everyone in the reserves, they could basically say, hey, Brown, pack your things, you're going to basic training in Texas. But as of now, technically I'm a civilian, but I'm contracted under the Air Force, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm living the civilian life, but I'm following the government's rules.
He's a military man.
Yeah, you can say, yeah, sure. I'm following the military's rules and guidelines and their restrictions and everything, but I'm still a civilian. So if that makes sense. I heard you had 4 sons. I guess this is for Dad.
This is to Ryan.
No,
I'm sorry.
I heard you had 4 sons. Is Brennan the youngest?
Brennan is not the youngest. You can see the youngest right here in front of me, in the form of Ryan. But yes, he is the youngest, and you are, what, 14 now?
14?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
14.
he's
I
14.
talk to you every day and you don't know my age.
He's 14.
So yes, 4 sons. He is number 4.
He is the youngest. Then there's me. Then there's my 2 older brothers.
Well, my oldest is David. Okay, and then I have, then there's Kyle, Brennan, and Ryan. I always, when they were growing up, kind of referred to them as David and the 3 Chipmunks. And Alvin is sitting right here in front of me.
Theodore.
We have Theodore and the third
Simon's
and the
upstairs.
third one. Simon's upstairs sleeping at this point.
Yeah.
So anyway, and none of them look alike.
So Kyle and I kind of look alike.
I don't like
You
that
don't
title.
look alike.
I don't
whatever.
like my title all that much.
Whatever.
All right, Theo.
Alrighty. Do you have any grandkids?
Do I have any grandkids? None that I am aware of, unless one of the older 3 are holding out on me.
Not yet. Not yet.
I don't have to worry about, this one.
Not yet.
But no, not yet.
Not yet.
I'm hoping someday.
All right. Number 5.
Feel like dirt.
Is Brennan dating? No, I'm not. For any girl who wants to hit me up. Social media is in the description below, just saying.
Oh, and by the way, I'm not dating either. So if anybody wants to hit me up, go for it. Hey, I might as well put it out there, right?
Yeah. But no, I'm not dating.
Me
No,
too.
he's not dating.
No, I'm
You're
not
too
either.
young, so we're not even going to talk to
What are
you
you
about
talking about?
No.
There are a lot of freshmen that have girlfriends, okay?
it. No.
Okay.
Favorite TV shows. And now I'm going to take this for all of us. Well, I'm going to say that this is for all of us. My favorite TV shows, probably The 100, probably, I've been watching Pawn Stars a lot. Let's see, what else do I like?
I love it.
Stranger Things, The Night Shift. I'm just scrolling through my Netflix list right now because I've got a bunch of them in here. The one that I've been into recently is Raising Dion. That's also on Netflix. I really recommend to watch that one. It's pretty good so far. But yeah, so Raising Dion, The 100, Stranger Things, Prison Break.
Beyond Scared
Okay.
Straight. Have you seen that in
Okay.
a while?
Yeah, so I've got a lot of them.
Yeah, he's
Alright.
got it. Oh, did you say Ink Master?
Ink Master's a good one too. That's a tattoo competition show. Alright, what about you?
I'm actually not sure about that. I don't really have a definite TV show that I like to watch. I pretty much just watch whatever comes on TV. That's
Unless it's a Nebraska Cornhusker game and then you turn it off. Whoops, did I say that?
You
sorry.
You
said
said
it,
that.
not me.
Ohio State.
So
Okay.
yeah, and apparently they're like what, #1 in the country.
They
so
are number 1 in the country.
yeah. So
Alright.
go ahead,
What
Dan.
about
Oh,
Dad?
me?
Yep, your turn.
Favorite show.
Yep.
If I was narrowing it down to one, it would be NCIS.
NCIS.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be MASH.
No, well, MASH isn't on anymore. So,
Oh,
They never said it had to still be on. They just said your favorite show.
oh, well, I think I watched every episode of MASH more than once. Back in the day. But currently running NCIS, like Mark Harmon. I really like Gibbs. So I used to really like Fixer Upper with Chip and Joanna Gaines.
Ooh, and Property
which is no longer there. Property Brothers.
Yeah.
Love It or List It. Those kind of shows.
Love It or List It.
I don't hate Love It or List It. I have to watch it every day in the break room at work.
Never
That's all
said
they
you
work.
liked it.
Oh, Brennan watches Hot Dish too.
So those are the kind of the Fixer Upper type of shows.
Alrighty, guys. So here's the weekly question for you all. What is
The question is, what is your biggest pet peeve? Or in other words, what annoys you the most?
him? No, I'm joking.
Okay. I mean, if it was your little brother growing up, put it on there. If it's driving on the highway, with the idiocy that is out there, and no, we are not going to toast anybody's idiocy, okay? Ryan, since you like Ratatouille. What just drives you up a wall? Okay?
It's the bear tongue section.
Fingers on a chalkboard, whatever. But that's going to be the question for this week.
Alrighty, guys. So you heard it right there. If you make sure if you like this video, you smack that like button and subscribe if you're new. And we will see you in the next video. Peace out, guys.
Bye.